I see a guy behind us shout, "Hey, what are you doing there? Shift! I don't know what you're doing here."
Who was he pushing? No.
I wasn't there.
Wait, I need to be giving you this gist.
I will end up in jail. How are you not in jail?
Wait,
Yeah.
I was not there.
Somebody's gonna put me in cuffs. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Brunch and Banter. Another episode, another lovely spread, and we have lovely guests. As usual, my name is Igweme. I'm your co-host, and by my side is
Chimezie.
what else are you?
Because every time
Introduce yourself now.
I say we've done a few episodes and people know me by now, she says nobody knows you.
Nobody knows you.
I started to respect myself and just keep it light and say, my name is Chimezie. Welcome to the episode, guys.
Okay.
I know what. And you're
We have two new guests on the table today.
Also new.
Actually, we've hosted them
Like 7 times.
like 10 times.
But this is actually the first time we are recording it.
Yeah.
It's the first time on the pod, so I'm so excited. So you guys, please tell us who you are.
All right. So my name is Kiddo, friend of the family.
Yeah, and I am Eduabasi. It's quite a long one, but don't worry. Let's talk about the food.
Our names are
Right. No, mine is just tell me.
The first time I saw it,
Yeah.
I was worried for myself
What?
because I had to interact with her on the job.
Right.
And she looked wicked.
Hey!
Like she came in, she was a very smiley face, everything. And I was like, it's a problem.
No, the shit people have showed me.
That's true. But
that's fair, because sometimes I feel like your work persona is not your real
It's not your. Yeah.
Well, I think that's especially with women. To be honest.
Exactly, because my work persona
Career
is
women.
definitely not my real persona.
I want to speak to the mayor of Milton Keynes.
Who's the
Is it
mayor?
Mayor be the governor of Milton Keynes. But the mayor,
What could he
whenever
have-
you guys are paying council tax,
Yeah.
they have to give me commission.
Why?
Because I influence their coming here. They don't influence who's coming here.
You did.
I carried my 2 boys. My wife was ill that
So they
day.
need to do a
I
They need to
know.
give me commission.
Bless your heart. And
Immigrant
next thing we came, we
influencer.
have been hosting
Yeah.
all that video on Sunday.
I put them in the car.
So there needs to be a special scheme.
Yeah,
A referral
referral fee.
scheme
If you
for
refer
people like
talents that get
for people like
Yeah.
Chimezie.
Yeah.
So he
The
can
mayor of
Very
Milton
referral
Keynes
fee.
needs to pay me.
That's
And
good.
that's the benefit of having
Yeah, he was
community.
so.
You know, anything you need, whatever you need. there's
Yeah,
always
yes. It's very,
Help.
very
But then he
That-
kept swearing for me on WhatsApp since I left and I went back to Nigeria. It's like, have you been checking for house? I'll swear for you. If you don't go to the music, I brought my children in the cold. My wife was ill.
No, but it's
So I kept telling kids, I said, we have to go to
So what do you
Milton.
like Milton Keynes?
I do.
You guys have said
comparing Milton Keynes to anywhere else in UK as far as I know.
Yeah,
All
because we
the
lived
places
in,
I've
we have
been.
lived in Scotland
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Generally, UK can make you feel just sad by itself.
Yeah.
The weather, the everything, the way things are all crumped up and claustrophobic and all that stuff. Well, Milton Keynes is different. Wide roads, at least big roads to
Yeah.
start with.
Very
Yeah.
important.
He gave that American
You know,
style.
Gives you that vision of
yeah.
clarity, like okay,
Yeah.
now I'm not under, nobody's boxing me in somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes,
it's-
I remember when my sister from America came and she came to me. She was like, "No, I've never been to this part of the UK. I can see myself living in the UK." Like, it's only when you came to Milton Keynes, like now I can, I can envision that UK life can be possible.
Compared to Scotland, Edinburgh, where we were before, it's old style.
Yeah. Very
It
old.
looks
city.
like the
Yeah.
whole world was created 2,000 years ago.
Because Milton Keynes is a modern city, I think like 50 or 60 years old.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot
you don't have those 300-year-old
buildings that
that
make
are
you
always
feel like
cracking, and you wonder how
you've
come
gone
they
through
never
a
fell
time
down.
machine.
Rules that cannot be expanded.
Yeah.
Because of the way the city was
was
planned.
I
and
love it. I mean, comparing it to Barnet where we used to live,
Yeah.
Miles
Well,
apart.
we always disagree on this. I love London. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, really?
You prefer London?
Why?
Yeah.
Because of the train
London,
and
I
stuff.
always tell you that London is the city after my heart.
Tell me what do you
I love
love about
everything
London?
about London.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
what's
I love
everything?
The vibe,
Everything.
the energy, the fact that I can get anything I want, literally. And that's if I'm in the heart of London anyway. Like when I go to the office and I'm just walking around, because my office is at Oxford Circus.
Yeah.
I literally am entering shops, window shopping, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink. Somebody's just singing a lovely song on the roadside. I'm like, oh my
just playing
God,
the guitar.
see talent.
But
So there's just a lot. Then the architecture of London, you see winter fashion. Honestly, I'm a fan. I would
like
live
it
in
for
London if I
living.
didn't have little kids.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That
Yeah,
I
it's
always
not
say that to
conducive for
Kiddo,
children.
like if we
Yeah.
were like it was just me and you,
Yeah.
we would just live in one of the high-rise apartments.
Yeah, like in Canary
London.
Wharf.
Yeah, I just
I'll
come
get a
out
condo
and
in
yes.
Canary Wharf.
If I didn't
That would
have
be
kids,
if I didn't
I
have
would
kids.
be in a city.
But if Chimeze didn't have kids, it would be Milton Keynes. That's the difference.
Why don't you guys ask me?
Yeah,
I'd definitely be here. What might I get you? What's that? What's that about?
I don't know what these women are saying.
If I
No,
didn't-
I can get around it. I can get around it and all that stuff and make it home.
Yeah.
But if you ask me my preference, nah.
Yeah.
What's that?
London
Milton Keynes
is my
offers the
preference.
best of both worlds. There's a fast train, 30 minutes, you're in London. And you know there's some parts of London that you live in that you can go from Milton Keynes to
London Central, and then you get
faster than, commuting from London
all
to
those
London.
people over in Hamilton.
Well, me, I grew up in Lagos, and Lagos is also a city after my heart. So London and Lagos have
Did you grow up
similarities
in Lagos too?
I
Jimmy
did,
said you
but
grew up in
that I
How can
enjoy.
Lagos?
But he- I
Okay,
grew up
guys,
in
I
Lagos.
spent all my life in Lagos.
Wait, sorry
But
to
it's
interrupt.
a city after my
Because we
heart.
have a lot of food in front of us, I don't want the food
I'm
to
quite
get
famished.
cold,
Quite
and I know you guys are hungry. I need us to dig in as we are chatting this
Yeah,
chat.
let's do
So we don't skip on the brunch, as you guys know if you've seen any of the episodes. What do we have on the table today? Yay! I'm always so excited to present the food because I made it all by myself.
Yeah.
Chimeze is not happy with that. Chimeze,
Reggae helped.
Yeah.
Such is like,
church is
Well,
like,
mostly me.
you've accepted your
Okay,
fate.
so I'll start from here. I did smash burgers for the first time. So if they don't taste good, just know that it was my first time. First time
No,
ever
won't say
making
it. Won't
them.
say it. Won't say it.
So, but pretend to let people
Yeah.
taste. Yeah.
We made it with love.
I did this like chili potatoes. I didn't want to do regular fries. I don't know why. Then there's
So
white
this
rice.
potatoes, this is boiled.
It's grilled in the oven.
Right.
Yeah, grilled in the oven, a little bit of
Nice.
chili, a little bit
Healthy.
of salt. And then there's white rice, then there's fish stew, fish Nigerian stew, a little bit of kick in there. Then there's a honey chili chicken, honey lime chili chicken, and there's pork belly, barbecue pork belly, and then fruit skewers. There's a Biscoff cheese cups and a chicken shawarma salad. That's what we have on this brunch.
Listen, this family overdoes it. I overdoes it all the
always
time.
overdo it. I don't know why.
I'm not dieting. I'm not dieting, but this is still a cheat day. With this amount of food, I'm not dieting, but this is cheating.
You know, whenever
I am currently-
I don't feel comfortable unless the table is full of food. I'm like, okay.
It's not like you
let's
can
add
eat more than
let's
one,
add that.
just one of
Honestly,
this.
we always have a ton of leftover food. But I'm always like,
So
you know
why
what?
you-
So
let's
let me
add
understand. Do you cook over the week?
food, and you say I can
Do you cook
finish it.
during the week, or you guys just eat?
Barely.
Barely.
Okay, so you
can't-
always
you
have
can't-
leftovers.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't be
Yeah, I mean,
cooking
that
up
makes
during
sense.
the week.
So you like to have a full table,
We do it like this every day.
But
I
I
just
like
want
to
to
have a full
clarify
plate.
for the people.
but you're always abusing me that my food, I always carry food I can't finish.
Yeah, because when you put the food on your plates,
Means you have
And
to
you
finish.
you have to finish
because
it
you will be
because-
trying.
But
No,
even if
no.
it
Take
takes
your
me
hand.
I tell you
Put
what.
it on
I'll
your
finish
plate.
I tell you what.
And she's
Chimeze
seen it
makes
before.
your work have meaning.
By
By
by-
eating
That's a
it.
good point.
No,
That's a
but
good
I'm not saying you
Honestly,
shouldn't eat.
imagine
I'm
you built a
saying-
house and nobody lived in it.
No, I'm not
That's what
saying
he's doing.
You don't
point. You and I
So
are
all
all
the
the allies
kudos-
on this.
All the kudos goes to him.
It's like I come and sit beside you.
Yeah, all the kudos goes to him. He made your work have a meaning.
no,
He
no.
ate all the
I'm
food.
not-
No, you're not even understanding her. That's not what she's
I'm going to
saying.
enjoy
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Just
you
to
are
check the
using
quantity
your
of
hand
food.
Very
to
supportive men.
dish food for yourself.
Mhm.
Put food on your plate that you can finish.
Men
That's
supporting
That's all.
Is it your plate?
Because when he doesn't eat it, you say, "Oh,
But I always finish it.
no, you don't."
Even
Chief,
if it's
don't
3
lie.
hours,
Even
4 hours.
last Sunday, when we did this Sunday spread, you left your
Wait, let me
salad
help
and
you.
chicken
Let me help
in
you.
the fridge and you never went back to it.
Prove it.
He knows now.
Prove it.
I won't like.
How do you
Ah.
No. Oh, you see.
No,
That's
there was a
That's
cut.
funny. Maybe 30.
No,
Yeah, salad.
Can we?
I'm so
Can we
full.
carry food?
Please, let's do the next.
So, this is really, really good.
Thank you.
This is pork. This is really, really good.
It's
For
like
someone that doesn't eat pork,
it's a barbecue pork
I
belly.
feel like I've been missing out. This is my favorite on this table. This is good. This is really, really good. So
Why
thank
don't you
Nice.
pork?
I think one time I read that it stays in your tummy for like 15 days before it digests
For an extended period.
for an extended period.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like pork is one of those things that would take 2 weeks to digest. So I was like, goodbye.
Oh,
Can't be
okay.
I don't
It can't
think
be
it's 2
that
weeks,
serious.
but it's an extended period. So compared to other meats, it's like the least healthy. So it's not just a religious thing. It's
From
So
a
here on this table, we try to make sure that we encourage people to try a little bit of everything.
yeah.
So you guys have started with the rice. I think we all started with the rice and stew.
Yeah.
The garlic
Yeah.
fry. Is it fries?
The fries.
Chili, I didn't add garlic.
Yeah, it's a personal favorite of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jimmy loves these chili potatoes. They are
I
not
so
fries,
much love
but
it.
I just grill them in the oven.
it's not your plate.
But
But
just
yeah.
add
This is round one.
chili pepper and grill it in the oven.
This is round one. Like every Sunday, I don't eat anything
Apart
from
from that.
morning till night.
Till the spread is ready. He literally refuses to eat breakfast or anything. He said, no, I need my stomach to be empty.
But the
They can
spread
fill
is
it with
good.
good
And the
food.
salad is really, really good.
So I'm not a
Yeah.
salad person, but I'm
I
going
am
to
a
taste salad
lover
for my
of
wife.
salad, and I think this is really, really great.
I always have a salad on every spread. It's always a
Yeah.
different kind of
Yeah.
salad, but
Yeah.
For me,
Because
yeah.
I've tasted different salads from you.
yeah, I always have a salad of some kind. When I was not growing up, I was like a young adult living in Lagos. I shared a flat with my sister and my brother. I was the designated cook in the house. I was always cooking. But I never felt like I would cook and stock the fridge, literally every week. And sometimes my sister will call me and I'm at work. She's like, oh, that I just saw that it's the last of the pasta. Can I? I'm like, of course you can. You don't have to ask me. Like, seriously,
it.
just eat it.
Yeah.
When I got married to Chimeze, we had a lot of people in our house. It was
Why did you have
our
a lot of
house.
people, though?
Our house in Lagos was almost like a hostel. Always people.
Why? From where? From which side? From your side? From his
From
side?
family members were always around, right? And
Always
friends.
around like visitors or living with
There
you?
were a couple of leave-ins and then a couple of visitors. But because there was always food in the house, there was always people around. And there was always food. Sometimes people will come to me and complain, can you imagine the ogbono we cooked yesterday has finished? I'm like, it's okay. Food is supposed to finish. We'll make more. I never got upset about that because I'm like, people are eating. It's a good thing. It never bothered me. And then it's like, but what kind of food last? We just made okra, just made everything. How did you just finish? I'm like, it's
I
okay.
don't remember this.
Yeah, I just complain on that. Then even here in the UK, with one of our nannies, we used to finish all the food.
Nanny's
Yeah.
carrying Nigerian food.
She was will come and say, this lady has finished the food again. I'm like, it's okay. Because I don't get upset that food has finished. Because I know that
You're saying that
I can always
No, no, no,
make
no, no,
more
no.
food.
You're not saying it
No,
like
but there's
this.
also the part of if you're living with somebody, just eating and not. I still remember one of our nannies. I had cooked.
Because
I love
have
to-
food to eat.
Interestingly, I love to cook. And even when we had nannies back then in Nigeria, like I do the cooking. You know how you have cooked for the week? And I just say like, dish your food. You know, kids have gone to school.
Yeah, me too.
You know when you've cooked soup that had snail broth, this babe ate all the soup. So it's like it's gotten to weekend and Kiddo used to come back like late in the night, like 11 p.m., 10 p.m. So we don't really eat it and I was at work. So the next time we get to eat it Saturday, and what is eat it Saturday? Like, where's your crossover? It has finished. I just realized like, so I have the hair up here. Like I'm just cooking
I'm cooking for her.
and I'm cooking for you. You know, up until that time, I used to like castigate people like, why would you be eating something different and your nanny is eating something different? You know, when you're not in a situation, you can't. But for the first time, and it wasn't about the food, it was just like, there was a lot of labor of love that I put in. And we don't eat, I eat at work.
It was not because she ate it.
It
The-
was
the
just
level
like
of
you
lack of
ate
consideration.
all of it. Like you start, like I cooked it for the whole house. You kept eating, and because you like the food,
So-
maybe eating it twice a day, and you finished it. It's like,
I saw it
Ma,
as-
you can give me money. Let me go to market. So you make another one. I was like, wow. So I think it's for the first time. I was like, you see, don't judge people. Like
We had a nanny like that in UK who was not considering food. And it used to upset me a lot. I could never really get upset about it because I'm like, she's not wasting the food.
I'm sorry.
I'm always like, the food is going into your stomach.
But you're not the one cooking.
I'm
it.
not
I
the
think
best
it's
of
big
them.
deal.
Carry like
Because you're
one
not
hand of
wasting
rice
food.
and like 4 turkey.
But
Like
she's
there
not
were
eating like
times
that
I'll
in
see
her
her going
house.
upstairs like at night.
She's not
And
wasting
she's carrying a bowl, yeah, like all those takeaway packs, and she's trying to hide it because she knows what she's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
So she'll just take small rice and then she'll pack meat and go upstairs. Like even people that even have the
Being
house that buy the
inconsiderate.
food. I used
Are
to eat
they
one meat.
eating-
She eats one meat.
Yeah.
Why you can pack 3-4 meats? It's wrong now.
Yeah.
And that's like 3 or 4 times a day, not just once a day.
No,
I think it's like a
so-
That's not
mentality.
just once a
But
day.
the thing is that because if she's the one feeding herself, she's not going to
No,
eat
she's not
like
doing
that.
that.
So
Which is
That's why I say it's a
probably
mentality.
true, but I'm like, if you have the space in your stomach to eat the food, eat the
So
food.
the thing is,
As long as you're not wasting the food,
so the thing is,
then I can live with it.
if you look at it from the cook's point of view, you have something in your mind. This should take the family.
yeah, I think that's
For
my problem.
so
Yeah,
period.
like I'm estimating.
Then it doesn't even take half the time. And then you just go there and see someone who would never do that if she was the one preparing the food.
Yeah.
So to some extent, it's taking advantage of you. And then on that hand, it's the mentality that comes with maybe being deprived. So whenever you see it, you just want to jump at it. Now, if it's a party and it's just come and go, whatever you did today, when you do that every day, I'm cooking and you're doing that every day. You have a good bandwidth. Even I won't be able to handle that.
I think it's a different. If I was not the one cooking it, if we had somebody cooking, so I wouldn't care. But I feel like it's my labor of love now. Like, how about like I will feel
that's
used
fair.
to some extent. Like,
That's fair. We always have this conversation. Me, I'm always like, I always feel like I have this thing where I feel like if you're in my house, I don't want you to ever. You can complain about every other thing,
But you don't make food.
but you cannot complain about food. I don't want you to ever say, "Oh, I stayed in Igbome's house and she didn't give me food, or I didn't have food." You can even say, "I stayed in Igbome's house and she was mean to me." But don't complain about
this
food.
you said-
It's a thing about
This you
food.
said is my
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah,
This platter.
yeah,
My wife will tell you, my mom is expecting people.
yeah.
When you see the table, you'll be like, you that she's expecting will ask her, who are you expecting?
yeah. No, his mom does that. Or even if he's expecting, she could even start.
Who are you
She will
expecting?
start decorating the house. Like
She'll be
she'll paint
expecting you, one person, a single
in
individual.
April, when she went with the kid, do you know they had done a whole decoration, repainted the whole compound? The children didn't even notice, like. So Kiddo Arab was like, babe, you can't imagine. And then I'm asking him and come at this. I have no idea. Oh, what they remember, like, yeah, my bicycle, my taxi. So she's like, and it's so beautiful though. It's just a very a deep way of, welcoming somebody.
I know.
And I remember after I got married, and because I know my mother-in-law don't love us welcomes, and then I went to you. And then my mom, but I told her I was coming now. Then I didn't know that I had just one of my sisters. I was like, this is not your mother-in-law. Is that how you grew up? What's all that? I'm like, mommy, you believe that I was coming? Like, I don't understand. We made food for you. I'm like, I expected to see more. I'm like, how many of this can you really? But yeah.
Yeah, me, I'm always so particular. Like, no, let them eat. Oh, please, let them eat. It's okay.
So having
What
people
do
eat is
provide?
obviously not the issue. But having somebody being
I get it.
over the top.
Let me not like minimize it.
Over
I
the
get
top,
it.
like crazy.
When you are selfish, when you have this let me grab everything I can attitude, that is absolutely wrong.
The chicken is amazing.
Thank
It
you.
was recommended on it. The chicken was amazing. It's very
Thank you.
good.
That chicken is not because I air fried it. So I wrapped it in cornflakes and I air fried it.
Oh, this is cornflakes.
Yeah, I wrapped it in cornflakes and I air fried it.
So you
Yes.
blended the cornflakes.
I crushed it with a rolling pin. I crushed it in a Ziploc bag. So I wrapped it like flour.
So you didn't see all these things.
I don't know why
Because the way I'm surprised, the way you are shocked,
Credit
let me-
for this
let me
spread.
explain-
I didn't
let me
the way you're shocked, the way I'm shocked is the way you're shocked.
I'm not the principal.
But that means you're not
But
you're
let me
going to
tell
be
my
a full
contribution.
chef
Let me
one.
tell my contribution to this table.
Okay, tell us.
This
Tell us,
potato
tell
is
us,
me
tell
that-
us.
It's me that peeled it.
He peeled the potato, yes.
And that is 90% of the work in making
This fish.
Really?
Yeah.
This
He didn't
fish.
cut it though. He just peeled it back. I still had to cut it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
90% of the work.
The
Yeah.
fish.
This fish. I went to go and purchase the fish from my castle.
Before, did you purchase it this morning?
Yesterday.
Okay.
That's 50% of the work.
Oh, really?
You pushed. You also went.
Well, she bought the bread. She bought the bread.
I rolled the patties for the burgers.
What's this party?
The
beef
burger,
patties.
the beef in the burger, he rolled it because the smash burger. He rolled it into. It was minced beef. He rolled it into meatballs.
Not just rolling, no. She gave me a range. She said that each patty should not be heavier than like 50 grams. So that's
You were measuring.
Yes, that's a measure.
Where's your scale?
I'm going to eat the burger though.
What my
Did you
scale?
warm it?
Where's your scale?
Yeah, I think you should pop it.
There's a scale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll warm it.
And then when we went shopping, I loaded everything in the car and offloaded it. Outside. Didn't I try? Haven't I tried?
Is it that loading and offloading? I can't give you any percent there.
Do you understand? Who is supposed to load and offload? Is it me? I'm very confused.
But we are feminists.
we are feminists.
So,
Yes.
so if I carry, you should carry too.
I don't understand the feminist part.
Oh, you see,
The
actual
feminist is
feminism.
if you carry, I carry. What is the
No,
difference?
because I always say that women deserve equity, the same equity as men. I'm a full supporter in terms of gender equality and equity.
Yeah.
At the same time, I also believe that men are different to women in the sense that men are physically stronger.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
So use your strength. Don't expect me to be carrying things.
But the way it's carry
your own,
like
explain
it's carrying
your own,
nylon bags.
feminism. Explain your own.
This is
Just
cultural
explain
I
it
just
now.
explained. I said
Just
women
explain it
deserve equality.
Uh-huh.
So whatever you say,
Equality of opportunity or equality
equality
of
of
work.
opportunity, equality of work opportunity, equality of career, equality of access.
All I'm saying is that this whole feminism thing, I don't understand it. Because the way that Nigerian feminists practice feminism, especially those on Twitter, I don't get it. But that's the story for another day.
Okay. But we are feminists, yes or no?
Yes.
Good. I don't check
I
that.
don't feel beaten to us. Special like yes.
Because you believe that women deserve equal opportunity.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Exactly. You believe that women should be paid the same as men.
Yes. But
You believe that a woman in the home should be supported, loved, and a woman in the home is not your cook, she's not your slave, she's not somebody that would pick up after you. A woman is a wife,
An
is
equal-
your partner, equal partner. You believe that, right?
Yes. Don't I practice
Exactly.
it? You don't ask me
No,
questions.
absolutely.
Don't I practice it? Why
That
are you
is
asking
why.
me?
No, that is why when we have these conversations about especially when we're coming to the West, for me it's like
We already
we
practicing
already
it.
practice it. So
But I think it's
I
the
was
TikTok.
very confident when we were moving because I'm like, I know that a lot will shift at home. We had so much help. A lot will shift in terms of the expectations from Chimeze and even of me as well.
Absolutely.
You definitely need to be more hands-on. But there was absolutely no worry about that because that mentality was already there. And that's
Right.
some of the things that you think about when you're about to change your entire life and disrupt you and your family's journey by bringing them to another country. So I don't know what it was like for you.
Yeah, I mean, what was you guys' immigration story? Because you guys seem to have been here like 2 years before we were you not?
It was like it was
we
18,
got here 2001.
2001.
2021, sorry.
Yeah, so that's 2 years.
That's 2 years. Yeah, what do they call it? Yeah,
Before
born.
you
Yeah,
came.
born.
Oh, really? Okay, 2 years before you get
Yeah,
here.
2 years before.
Yeah, so we got here in 2021, and first it was just a job opportunity that I had. Spoke to Chimeze about reluctance.
This is nice as well.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Kiddo, for complimenting the food so many times
That's
and
fine.
saying how nice everything.
This is like different. My second,
Your second place.
my second run at it. So I
Yeah.
took some totally different stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm having different,
okay.
except the chicken. I'm doing
Chicken twice. I love it. I'm so
the food is so
glad
delicious.
the guests have told us that the food is delicious. Thank you.
Why do you feel compelled to say?
What?
No, he forgot. He forgot.
say it.
He
I
said
know.
it, but he was eating the
But
food.
you're eating the food, so that's a good
Sorry,
thing.
I didn't
Yeah.
forget. I wanted you guys to express yourselves without
Being influenced by you.
influenced by my own
The
opinion.
host.
Oh, of course.
So
We've been hosted a lot of times by Algo. We know like her food is A-star, so
Thank you.
like, it's always good food.
So 2021.
So 2021, we moved here, and it
Yeah.
was job opportunity I got. Spoke to my husband. Is this job opportunity? Can we go? Over to you.
I won't say no now.
Yeah, but you weren't jumping at it. You didn't go,
No, the only
let's-
reason why I felt that way was because Nigeria, Lagos was everything I had known up to that point. My family was there. I had my parents, both my parents, my sister, my brother living in very close proximity. So I was
that was so sweet.
comfortable,
Ecosystem.
you know. So, but of course, my nuclear family is what's really important to me. So when she said, here is an opportunity. And throughout our careers, I remember you didn't know me when I joined Estelat. Joining Estelat, she helped me prep for my interview. In fact, I credit my getting that job to the work that we did.
Were you married then?
Interview. No,
You were such a good girlfriend, though.
I was a good boyfriend.
I've known you for like a
I
week.
bet she helped you get the prep for the job. So.
Yeah, so we've always supported each other. So when she came and said, there's job opportunity, of course, there was no way I was going to say no. I just had to reconcile myself with the fact that I was leaving my
The
extended
known.
family
Yeah.
to move to a strange, cold
So what was the balance in like getting here?
it was hard though.
It was hard. It was a competition because we have to be honest. When we were in Nigeria, Chimeze said it best. When we came to the UK, especially with two small kids. So our first was 2, and our second was 10 months old.
Oh, okay. We thought we had it hard. That was hard.
And Chimeze, after a couple of weeks, was like, you know what? When we were in Nigeria, we were
Daddy
mommy
mama.
and daddy. Now we're mama and papa. This is the real parenting. Because there's so much support that we took a lot of things for granted.
Yeah.
Pampered
So,
parents.
We're
Nigerian
really
parents are pampered parents.
We're really pampered. We outsourced a lot.
The
I
ecosystem
know.
there allows you to.
Yeah,
And it's so beautiful. I can't even say it's like
I'm
it's so
actually
good.
glad that we came here because it
It makes you
also-
hands-on with your
It
kids.
forced us to be hands-on, like fully hands-on.
Now you can say I
Like,
raised my
I
kids.
raised my kids, man. I raised those boys. And we're like, we raised them because when I think about just the version that of Chimeze, and it also helped our marriage as well. The version of Chimeze I would have got to Nigeria would have been very laid back, chill. I will be present when I want to be, not necessarily all the time or when I'm needed. But here, always on.
Yeah.
We're always on, and that has been,
Love it.
it's definitely been a journey. But enough about us. We've been chatting.
You know, that's
You guys.
beautiful.
It's-
Maybe that's way to, sorry, everyone to segue. Like, something I was telling Kiddo the other day was, when we were in Nigeria, because of the nature of his business, he used to come home really late. Like, Kiddo used to leave the house like 4. When I wake up, I don't wake up to see him. She used to leave the house like 4 a.m. and he used to come back like 11 p.m. to 12. So half of the time, if you see me,
Eating throughout this video.
if you see me, if you see me checking my
Enjoy.
phone, and because his factory was on that Lagos Ibadan, like he's in Ogun State, so he always fly that route. So every time I hear there is traffic, I would just call him like, babe, I'm stuck in a grid law. So, but he was very present
When he was at home.
weekend when he was at
Okay.
work. Now the other thing too is that because between both of us, he's like the very playful. Kiddo is very playful. So Kiddo, yes, nobody, you can never
Same.
see Kiddo outside and feel. So Kiddo is that person that would jump on the. I used to tell him that there are some things he probably didn't have as a child, like he's reliving his childhood memories with his kids. But I am the way you see me out is the way, like this is me. So the kids know that their dad is extremely playful. So they had a memory that when they wake up on Saturday morning, they're going to play. So I still remember the first time when kids were like, I think 2 years old and it rained, he took them, we're living upstairs, he took them out.
That
and
was
he's
fun.
They need to have the memory of playing
My
in
wife
the
almost
rain.
fainted.
I was like,
Gonna
you're
catch a cold.
yeah, but my point
is
was that
cold.
you are going to head out 9 a.m., 4 a.m., 11 p.m. if anything goes wrong. But then coming here for us has been like,
That was amazing.
this has been
Playing in the rain.
this has been hands-on.
Lovely.
And that's so to the point where you were mentioning, I was like, we're just talking to ourselves like 2 weeks ago after we did school drop, and we're like, you know, whatever these children turn out to be now, we cannot even say.
You guys say you were not there.
So this is the part that when you say, I raised you.
Absolutely.
So it's like, you know, when in Nigeria, would you say we raised it? Yeah, but there was always, immediately they're on holiday, we ship them over to grandma's house. But now we can say that, Ehime, did you say that? There's something I'm not doing well. Like everything we are doing it. There's nobody. So I feel like that for me has been like a good, very good highlight. And then there's also the part, I think on the other hand too, was I worried when we were coming here for him being hands-on? No, like me and him were like best of friends before we got married.
Yeah.
So I knew that even though, and because we didn't meet in Nigeria, we met in Edinburgh. So when we met, we were abroad. So I knew there was a version of him like this, even though when we were living in Nigeria, it didn't just, there was no opportunity to show it. But I knew that, struggling with, would he be, I knew we were going to be good on that part. It was just how we get to settle and be sane with two kids.
With two
that
kids
was like
all by yourself.
Yeah.
That was the thing for me as well, is how do you do it with 2 kids all by yourself? I remember when I was coming, I felt like I needed my nanny. Because I was like, I feel like, because I didn't even know what Chimize could do at the time.
Yeah.
Because there was so much support. Sorry, it's true. I didn't know what you could do. I didn't have the full appreciation of what he was capable of. Because there was so much support, and we shamelessly leaned into the support. Nannies, aunties, grandparents.
So that's the thing, though.
Like there was so much support.
The whole community.
The whole community
I
of
think
support.
that's really about the fabric or the way African or Nigerian society is.
Yeah.
It's not even about how well placed you are. Even if you're at the bottom, there's still support.
There's still support when you have kids.
That's true.
Like your mom will stay, his
there's
mom
the
will stay.
family stuff, but
Yeah.
even when you're not talking about family, there's always one daycare close by.
Yeah.
One neighbor you can leave the child
friends,
with.
like
One church member that's not
Yeah.
living too far.
Yeah.
Here, we don't know our neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. So it's like you can't even ask anybody for help.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I think we did not fully appreciate the weight of it.
Yeah.
Because fully being the one taking care of 2 children, you understand that children, that's why
Children are hard work.
You know, that Nigerian adage,
It takes a village.
takes a village.
Yeah.
That's where it's coming from.
Yeah, it should take a village. It's hard work.
It's not. No.
It's hard.
Well, that was quite interesting because I think that was a big chunk of the settling down when you know that you have 2 kids to look after, especially at the beginning when Kema couldn't go to the same school with Ehime.
Yeah.
Because of
Age.
Don't take me. I have PTSD just
Yeah.
thinking of that time. Like,
So we were driving to separate schools.
aside that, initially
Yeah.
you probably have the her with you,
Yeah.
and then because of the weather and how we complicated things for her in terms of her health, we had extended periods with her home.
Yeah, we had that too.
So
we went through it.
and the annoying part, I can never tell this
That
part of
was-
the story without mentioning this.
Something else.
The part that you paid for the nursery,
And they make
and
her
then the
sick
child
all the
is
time.
sick
They said
for
it-
2 weeks or 3 weeks in the
Yeah.
month, and you still end up paying 1,800. I was like, oh, God.
Oh, we had 2 boys in nursery because we had a 2-year-old and a 10-month-old.
Yeah.
So that was $3,000 a month in nursery for those 2 boys. All day, and then they are sick for weeks and they're at home.
And you have to
I
pay.
was out $3,000 a month
You have to-
because the nursery is not going to give you your money back, and they say they've already.
The factor,
Assigned
the,
this
yeah,
all
the
on that
assigned
account.
it.
The thing is, it almost looked like they'd like to
crazy.
make the child sick.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Because
That's a good way.
one
of looking
small sneeze, oh, he has a temperature.
You're not even, you're
That's a
going
good
too
way of
far.
looking at it.
We have children coming from the tropical region
Yeah.
to the temperate region. We tell you, my kids cannot be exposed. We say, no, all children have to go
That's
outside.
it, just go outside. Yeah.
And then my kid comes back with a cold, and
Yeah.
obviously, she's not feeling fine.
Yeah,
So
she
you
can't
bring her
come to
the
nursery the
She's coming
next
to
day.
school.
She comes back, and then you have to literally write, do not take my child outside. Like, under no circumstance, unless it's
Yeah.
a fire.
Yeah.
No, I remember this time, we were so frustrated. We had been in the house with Kema for like 3 weeks and some days. And they had sent us, and it was, one of those months where the days are more. Like, one of those strange months where the days are more.
It feels like 35 days, 31 days.
Yeah. So maybe you're always paying 1.5, and that month your bill is like 1.8 in the nursery. And then they sent us this bill. And then me and Kiddo were sitting down together. Kema is sick. And then Kiddo was like, enough of this rubbish. Kiddo carries his email, copies the name of the board, of the nursery, sends the stinker to the board. Our boat line start blowing up. We're like, first thing first, we told you that we're coming from Nigeria and we have like 27 degrees there. Stop exposing my child. My child is sick for the most of it. And then you're getting the money from us. By the time we started this rave, like, it's like, okay. Then for the first time, they listened to us. They listened to us, and Kema wasn't going out to play, because the annoying part was that it was like 0 degrees, -1. They said, oh, as part of our curriculum,
Everyone
they need
has to go
everyone has
outside.
to play outside. Everyone has to play in the water. So at -1, you would take my child outside and make
That
her
is
play
what
with
we
cold
used to
water.
do.
So then
Yeah.
we're coming to pick her by 5 o'clock. She's
Her
old.
suit is- her coat is
and
wet.
everything is wet. She's like coming out of a muddy puddle, and you don't change her. So it's like so she goes back. So that was just bad. And then so obviously she'll come back
I would
very
lose it.
sick, and then she'll probably be sick for the next 10 days.
Ironically, because
And then we'll pay the 1.5.
because of how Kema was, once we started putting a change of clothing in the bag, Kema would change herself. She's very independent.
Yeah, she's been very
And
independent.
once I came, she was still on that stuff and said they didn't let her change.
Whoa.
It happened only once though. I was like, who didn't let you change? Like, who's the person? She couldn't find the person. I was so upset, right? So I mean, the part of it that Kema had been in school for 1.5 years in Nigeria already, because we start school very early in Nigeria. And then you come here, not only that she's sick of that, because she knows how to read and write already, or how to write to some extent, not reading so much. She herself comes back home and says, Daddy, they played all day. They don't learn anything.
Yeah.
They learn nothing. I don't like
nonsense.
the place.
Yeah.
Now, because you're coming from Nigeria with a 3-year-old that's been in school for 1.5 years,
Yeah.
she comes here and they say, no, you can't start school. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
They don't
start school
teach
and I
them
can do what?
anything. It's literally childcare. That's
Yeah.
what.
And she-
And they're not, and the childcare is not.
And the childcare is not great.
Yeah,
But it's
for the
just
amount of money
childcare.
you're getting
Yeah.
from me, it wasn't
And then
a
they
good
keep the child
service.
outside and all that stuff. So we
Yeah.
ended up with kids much more than
The number of
anything
times
else.
they were,
very
and they were
good.
paying the money.
Yeah.
So with that, when it came to January, interesting, we didn't even know that the school was planning to shut down at the end of the term. So after they now had a
Like
meeting
close
with,
finally.
so they were closing that arm of the business.
That branch.
I just don't want to mention the name of it because they were near a particular place and they just felt it was not a very lucrative business for them. So I felt like, oh, because you guys didn't have a lucrative business, that's why you completely ignored my child. Anyway, so they relocated Kema to a different nursery that was closer to us. We didn't even know they had one that wasn't even too far because we were doing somewhere at the city center. So after that, because we now look back and we're like, for the most of it, we're paying, is it 1.5 to 1.8 every month? And we were with Kema 70% of the month in their house.
There was just no point. She
And
could have
because
stayed
to be fair, Kema is a very independent, she's been a very independent child. And guess what? In the nursery, they'll be saying, oh, Kema is the most independent child. She walks
takes care
around,
of
she
everyone.
takes care of everybody. She walks around to cover blankets and all the kids when they're sleeping. So Kema is literally like a mommy type.
Yeah.
She's very caring. So we're like, okay, so this is what we are paying 1.7 for the child to take care of other children.
For your child to be the
To
caregiver.
the caregiver. So it's like their own, but they're very positive about her. So when we now got into January, just like, you know what, let's just scrap this whole thing. Let her go for the, is it the 15 hours?
Yeah.
And we're like, let's just put a plan around
She was doing
and
15
engage.
hours already anyway. Because even though we said she was there fully, she was only staying, sometimes the whole week she won't
Yeah.
even go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we stuck to that, and then we sort of built a plan. Then we got her into Kumon with her sister, so where she had like the workbooks that she was working on.
Yeah.
And would you know that I would be working from home? You wouldn't even know I have a child because, okay, you haven't come to our house. So I work from the room upstairs. Kiddo works from, there's another room by the dining area. Kema would just stay in the sitting room. She will finish her work for the day. Like she was very organized, and it just felt like we had peace of mind. So when we now sat back, I was like, hey,
What
did we
was the
just,
reason?
this amount of money we're dishing out every month without any reason? Like, what happened? What happened? And it was also just and when we look back, it was like, we'd never had to be the only ones taking care of the child. So coming in,
That
the first
is
thing we
a
are thinking
shocker.
of is we need to put the structures.
That is a
Structure is
shocker.
Kema, go to school. Ehime, go to school. Let's have this break. So even when
It didn't
that
occur to you
structure,
that actually they could stay at home and we could look after them. They didn't
exactly,
need to go to
because
school.
I was like, how are we even going to survive still after them? I'm working from home or he's busy with his
Kema
business.
couldn't wait for school to actually accept her in.
Yeah.
Because
She loves school.
She does.
she was already used to
actually
it.
does.
She'd already liked school. She started everything. That's a big shocker for anyone who's coming here. You have a young child who's just started school and they tell you that the child can't start till 4, and you've already been in school a year or 2 in Nigeria, and then the child has to fold his hands and wait for 6 months to 1 year before starting anything. There's nothing funny about that. I think that could easily have been the toughest part of our segment.
No, that's not the toughest.
And I think that
there was the part of going to A&E.
I have a question mark about
Right,
this.
that.
A child, so you have to be 4 by September to get into primary school.
Yes. Here.
Is it by September or by August to get into school September?
Yeah. By August, you must be 4 before
September.
school starts. September 5th. Yeah. First
I
week.
saw it. I met a
So by
family
August.
in the school that the boys go to now that told me that their child was born like 2 days or 3 days after the deadline.
You can't. They have to wait till the next school
You
year.
have to wait till the next year.
Yes.
Why? Does it make any sense?
It does, well, it's their system, so that's why people.
I think even
Some
they-
people here
exceptions.
try to calculate it.
When
No,
they
even they
get
themselves contend with it sometimes. You know, when you have this kind of little stuff, and it's really about the letter of the law and the spirit of the law. What is that? I was born August 22, and then September 7.
Or no, September 7th, and I had to be
And then
4
school
by
started
September 5th.
3rd.
Yeah.
And you see, because of that, we
Yeah,
got extra.
yeah.
day.
That's unfair.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
that's
make
why
sense.
in
It doesn't
every
make
class
sense.
you always have the bigger kids.
The bigger kids.
So you
yeah.
always have the bigger kids because
Yeah.
those are the ones that have stayed for have almost stayed a year before
Yeah.
starting, and there's ones that are
Yeah.
younger who just turned that
Yeah.
We were
age.
born in
Yeah.
November. or
Yeah,
something
because
like that.
Kambi is born in December and he literally just started school this September. So he's turning 5 this December, but he's a bigger
big
kid
in the
He's a big
class.
kid in
Yeah,
his
yeah,
class.
yeah.
It's just
It's just
Those are some
it
of the
just
things
is,
that
yeah.
nobody ever told you about.
But how about the decision to come? How hard was that for you guys to make?
Listen, I'll
Was
let
there
my
an
wife
easy
tell that
decision?
story.
For me, it was easy. For Chimeze, he
I
struggled
was
with a
an
couple of
obstacle.
things. You were an obstacle.
There's no in one word. Not an obstacle because I didn't cooperate at all.
Wow.
I didn't do anything to stop it.
But you weren't
I
excited.
only cooperated when we were at the verge of losing the opportunity because I didn't go get the
Visa.
No, about my passport.
passport.
Oh.
Then I was warned, if we miss this opportunity because you have refused to do it.
Chai,
And I said, okay.
Pedro, can you replicate the same tone?
I was warned. Then I woke up from my slumber. No, the truth is, she
typically,
gave me
my
enough
tone-
time. I
my
just
tone-
refused to do anything.
So my tonation, even when I'm
Was from
angry,
frustration.
is so the way I speak right now, even when I'm angry, my tonation is the same
Are you sure?
with him.
But he can
And
read,
mostly generally,
you can read the mood.
yeah, but he knows when.
Yeah.
But what he knows is that
I knew that I was not
he knows
doing
when we are
right
on.
now.
He knows when he's on red light, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry, I'll fix it."
Yeah.
So typically, yeah. I think my tonation across board is the same, except when someone. The first time I saw myself really change. I need to give this gist. We had an episode that happened to us on Wednesday,
Away.
and I flipped. The last
Okay,
time I saw
let's quickly
myself on
digress
that
to the
was
episode,
10
then
years. We'll come back.
to how Kiddo was an obstacle.
Yeah. So the kids do Bible study in church, which we absolutely love. So they do like Wednesday from 6 to 8. So it's like back in the day where you go to church and they sit down and they teach you the Bible. And so there's so many kids, mostly immigrants, Africans and Asian kids in church. So it's really good. And we always look forward. And we also look forward to taking that 2 hours, run around, do our own personal run. So this Wednesday, 3 days ago, we get into church. And then I'm standing on the queue. Now, Kema is very independent. Now, typically, when you get into church, you have to register the child. There are like PCs where you register the child. So I'm trying to register Ehime. Ehime doesn't care. Mommy, you're here, register us. But Kema is like, whether you're here or not, I'm registering myself. That's typically her attitude. So Kema goes to the next PC. She's trying to type her name to log herself in. So I'm standing with Ehime. I'm doing the same for Ehime. So I hear a guy behind us shout. There was someone, because like a queue. I hear a guy behind us shout, "Hey, what are you doing there? Shift! I don't know what you're doing here."
Who was he pushing?
Come on.
No.
I wasn't there.
Wait, I need to be giving you this gist.
I will end up in jail. How are you not in jail?
Wait,
Yeah.
I was not there.
Wait. We need to. This is a very important. It was a good segue. Then we'll get back to our immigration story. So you know when you were typing and there was your shell button. So I heard the sound, but you're like, let me just quickly tell you.
I thought he was pushing you.
No, I was pushing.
He was pushing a child.
I was pushing Kema.
No,
so I immediately dragged Kema and it came. You know, your brain is trying to process. Yeah. So, and we are in church first thing first. And I dare say, you know, I've gisted you about our church before. Like, we absolutely love this church. Everybody, there's always that street guy that has walked into church. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm still, you know, my whole expression, I'm processing this. Next thing, Kema feels extremely upset because she feels bullied. So Kema she just quiet and she starts crying. So I finished checking both of them in, and then I'm trying to walk Kema to the class. Kema is looking at me and it's like, "But mommy, did you see why did that man do that to me? He just bullied me and pushed me away." And I'm just telling Kema, we're sorry. He's just a bully. You know, some people are rude. I'm trying to tell her that. Ehime is trying to process, why is Kema crying? Why was my sister pushed? Because both of them are very close. So Ehime is getting agitated and Ehime is teary. Why would you just come push us? So by the way, we're getting to church because we're heading out. So Kiddo is like, quickly check the kids in. I'm checking for where to park. So you come out. Is that, you know, typical runs of, I'm checking them in. We have 2.5 hours. We have things to do. Okay, so I'm talking to Kema. Guess what? This man who's finished checking, he's behind me because apparently his daughter and Kema are in the same class. So he's waiting on the queue with me and Ehime. And so as I'm talking to Kema, and I was like, oh, here he is right behind me. So I turned to him. I said, "Sir, you yelled and pushed this child, and that's why she's crying. I would appreciate that next time you just speak to her than touching her." Hey! You would think, you know, when there's a difference when you feel like you're not in the market square. So you're expecting that everybody you meet here is civil and has sense. This guy starts a full showdown. The guy starts shouting, "Yeah, what do you mean by I pushed her? Was she supposed to be checking herself in? Who do you think you are? I said, so what? I pushed her. Was the child supposed to be there?" The whole church, and this is like everybody but the braids, everybody's like, "What's going on here?" And I looked at him. I looked at him and I was like, so I looked at him and then I said, "Clearly, you are a madman." Then this guy goes over the roof. He called me a madman. "You don't know me. You don't know me. I am Atikunde of Mitikis. I will beat you, beat your child, beat your husband, beat everybody." So now the whole
not
church.
There.
So the
I'm really trying. What happened when you entered?
He was fucking the car. He didn't get
so now
The car and I stayed there.
You were waiting
At
for
this point, I
Yeah.
saw at some point I saw the guy and I saw somebody shouting and other people holding him. And I'm like,
drama.
Nigerians and drama.
Yeah, you didn't
Then
know
I
it
continue what I
had
was
anything to do with
So by this
And
time,
then I said to myself, well, if it concerns me, my phone will ring.
Yeah.
so
And my phone hadn't rang.
So by this time, people, meanwhile, everybody just has like, the whole check-in time is like 10 minutes. Let's settle kids into class. So this has become a big show. So now the leaders of the church come, everybody breathe. It's coming, just like, "Man, just follow us." And they're taking me inside the room. It's like, "We don't want you to come out." They're taking the kids away. Now my 2 kids are completely crying because it's like, we just found a guy who decided to bully us, and my mom is trying to even be civil, and the guy is shouting and saying he's going to beat my mom, beat all of us, and beat my dad. So at this point...
Sorry, I want to ask you a question.